What's up, shipmates? What's up, fellow military? It's been 1 year in the Navy for me today. It's been such a blessing. This whole year has just blown by. It's just been such a whirlwind. I have learned so much. Actually, this day last year, the exact day, I shipped off to boot camp. Didn't know what to expect. Coming in, learning, meeting new different people, and it has been just a great so far. Last year, went to boot camp, went to A school, and now I've been in the fleet about 4 or 5 months, and it's just been such a learning curve for me. I'm just trying to pick up on something new every day and just trying to keep getting better at my craft. I've been in the Navy, like I said, 1 year today, and since I've been on board, I've done several different tasks. So it's just been great. Actually, I just got off work. Excuse my wet shirt, but I just kind of moved to come and just mark my 1 year anniversary in the Navy and kind of just reflect on some things that I've learned, some people that I've encountered, some of the ups and some of the downs, and kind of maybe strike a chord with some people I went to boot camp with, or maybe even people I haven't even met, that maybe in any branch that you in. Just kind of just touch on some of the info and the data that I have gotten to learn over the last year. And I say data because I've been in college and I've learned how to collect data, and I've done all that analytical stuff. So it's just natural for me to do that. So in this last year, I've just been kind of just reaching out to different people and kind of just getting their perspective on the military, and it's just kind of just been gathering in my head, and I've just been so moved to speak on it and talk about it, and just go from there. But before we get into that, I want to send a special shout out to my family. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. The support has been unwavering from any decision that I've made, or anybody's decision in the family at that. I definitely want to send a special shout out to my granddad, my late granddad. He passed away the day that I got out of A school, so it was kind of a rough start to my naval career. I went home to surprise him after I graduated A school, and he passed away that same night, so I didn't get a chance to see him. But I know the Lord works in mysterious ways, and I'm quite certain He knew I was home, and He went away comfortable. And I also want to spend a special shout out to my cousins, my late cousin Clarence and my cousin William. They're both in the military as well, and those are two people who kind of motivated me to want to go to the military, because our paths were quite similar. They went to the military a little bit older with their education, as I did myself. So I reached out to them to kind of just get some of their insight, and when I did that, I gotta say they didn't have much to say, but they gave me one vital piece of information that I kind of heard but I didn't understand. They told me, just once you go into the military, do not focus on how it's being said, but listen to what's being said. And when I heard that coming from them, I kind of figured, like, okay, I got my education, I'm kind of smart, I know what they mean, but I really didn't get the chance to grasp that whole concept until I got into my first chewing out in the military, and I kind of didn't take it too well, a little bit of my ego, a little bit of my pride got to me, and my mind was kind of just rattled a little bit. So after that encounter, I got a chance to settle down, and I thought about it, and that's when it all connected to what they were actually saying about not listening to how it's being said, but what's being said. So in this video, I want to kind of touch on some of those things that I've learned from other sailors and other military, other Marines. I come into contact with so many different facets of military, and one thing I like to do is I like to talk to people. That's my background, sociology and psychology. So I like to just try to learn about people and see what kind of moves them. So in this last year, it has been, like I said, it's been a whirlwind. It's been up and down, and I have my good days and I have my better days, and I have some not so good days. But one thing I do like to keep consistent is my effort, and trying to just get better every day. So like I said, I come into contact with a lot of different people in the military, and I always tend to ask them about how their day is going, how they're doing, and it never fails that I always end up asking them how do they like the military. And me personally, I love it. I love it so far. I've only been in for 1 year, and I've struck some good parts of the Navy, and I'm getting better each day, like I said. But it seems that when I come in contact with these people, fellow military, that just the majority of them just has such a disliking for the Navy or for the Marines or for whatever respective branch that they're in, and it's just kind of disheartening to see so many people just so focused on getting out the military So in the short span of time do I have I have that encounter with them, I try to just talk to them and try to get their mindset on just understanding about building relationships and conversations and environments, and just how to differentiate the two. Because what I've learned when I dig a little deeper with this fellow military and why they hate the military so much, it's a reoccurring theme that they hate the military because of encounters that they had, conversations that they have, and situations that they had. And to touch on the conversation that they had and kind of affect them in the long run, I don't feel that those conversations should be the end all be all to your career choices, or that should not even affect how you decide what you want to do with the rest of your life or the rest of your career. So just to touch back on what my cousins told me, to just focus on what's being said and not how it's being said. I feel like a lot of military sometimes focus on the conversation opposed to relationship. And when I say that, I mean the conversation as in the conversations that you have with people that won't last. And when I talk to these fellow military people and I ask them, like, why do you want to get out the Navy? And they say that, man, people are just so rude, people are just so mean, people are just so inconsiderate. But they're blaming these people, but these people don't have faces and they don't have names, because it's just information and feelings that they have collected over time, and they learn to hate their respective branch or the military just because of these people that they don't have any ties to anymore. And these people have gone and moved on and doing what they want to do with their lives and take care of their families, but they still have this bitter taste in their mouth from that encounter that maybe happened 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 50 times. So I just want y'all to kind of just reflect on relationships that you have in your life, and just ask yourself this: can you sit here and actually pinpoint one conversation in your life that made you just want to do better and it's made you want to excel beyond what you were doing, opposed to somebody who's actually been in your life who built a relationship? Is it easier to pinpoint one conversation, or is it easier to find that 1 or 2 or 3 relationships that made you want to do better? Just to kind of reflect back on the topic of focus on what's being said, not how it's being said. Don't embody what people are saying to you. Don't embody some of the ignorance you may encounter. Don't embody some of the nonchalantness and the people who may not be as helpful. Just keep on pushing forward. Keep on hitting your career goals. Keep on making best of what you can do for you and your future family, or maybe even your current family. That's one thing I like to do. I like to try to stay positive at all times. I know we're in the military. This is one of the highest turnaround careers, one of the most stressful, one of the most demanding fields out there. So it's going to be those days. That's just going to happen. But you need to be able to focus in on the bigger picture of what you want to do and your goals and your career path. And at the end of the day, if you want to get out the military, it's fine. But I feel like it's taken away from you if you're feeling like you want to get out the military because of conversations and environments and situations. Those things are interchangeable. They're going to come and go no matter what career fields you're in, whether you're civilian or military. But at the same time, focus on the relationships that you have built in the past and the decisions that you have made to come into the military. And it's kind of disheartening to see people who have 2 years left on their contract and they're like, man, I got 2 more years and I'm getting out. It's just sad to see that, because that's 2 years of your life that you're sitting here focused on that one date to get out the military. It's so much things that can change between your family and your friends and yourself, and within those 2 years, that you're so focused on getting out the military in 2 years that you might miss out on something very important and very vital to you. So it's like I said, I talked to a lot of people this last year about their military experiences, and I had some good, not many, some good, and I had a lot more bad. And it takes me back when I hear so many people who say they want to get out the military. And I can't sit here and say that that's wrong for them to feel that way. But when they give me the reason of why they want to get out the military, I kind of feel like that's wrong, because they're getting robbed of their ability to have a future family, to be able to have that stability, to be able to even make that conscious decision of whether they want to stay in the military or get out because of somebody who rubbed them the wrong way, or some people that rubbed them the wrong way. So I just try to remain positive. I try to bring positive to many people's lives as I can when I come into contact with them. Is try to remain focused. at the end of the day, just remain focused on what you want to do and what are your goals, whether that's education, whether that's owning your own business. And a lot of times when you're in the military, you can kind of focus on these things outside of the bigger goal of the military and try to do those things on your own, and still have that comfortability of having some security. But I feel like there's so many people who have just been rubbed the wrong way, and somebody talked to them the wrong way one time, and they just want to get out, and then they don't know who that person is. They just keep on saying they, them. Who are they? Who are them? But like I said, I've had 1 year in the military so far. I don't know if I'm going to do 20. I'm looking to go to OCS. I love the military. It's been so great to me. I've met so many different people. I love the team orientedness. I love how the camaraderie. I just love it, and I'm enjoying it. I'm taking it one day at a time. I'm setting my small goals, trying to get to my bigger goals, and trying to help as many people as I can along the way. And it's just been a blessing. Just keep faith and keep moving forward. Keep pushing. My command is in probably one of the worst situations right now. We're in recovery, so I have to walk a mile to the car every morning, a mile back after work, and it sucks. So I can't lie, it sucks. Sometimes in the wintertime you're freezing walking. Sometimes it's get 120 degrees in some of the spaces that I work in. But I just try to make the best of it, and nothing lasts forever. And like I said, I just want you to keep moving forward. Within this last year in the Navy, I feel like I'm making good strides. Keep pushing myself. I have a lot of people behind me. I try to give the same support to people I encounter, and I just want to see everybody do good. At the end of the day, I just want to see everybody do better for themselves, for their future families, their current families, and just try to be helpful. That's another thing that I kind of encounter. I see a lot of people who are so just focused on getting out the military, or so angry at things they can't really point out. So mad at the military that they lack helping others, and I feel like it's not kind of fair to the new sailors, new military people who are coming in. And I feel like they kind of get the shorter end of the stick because of they have to encounter the new environment, plus they have to deal with other people who are already disgruntled and mad about situations they encounter. So if you can take anything from the video, just try to be as helpful as possible. I know a lot of people on board who just don't seem to want to be helpful at times. And I know every day you don't maybe want to deal with people, but just give as much help as you can. I'm not gonna keep this video too much longer. Like I said, I've been on my command for 4 months now. I've achieved my airpan. I'm a command CFL right now. I love fitness. I have a program called Seeing Save or Save. It's a financial program to kind of help people, promote them and save more money, give them more tips and tricks on how to save money. And I just got my first eval back and got an EP. So I was a number 4 sailor in my division. So I just try to help out as many fellow sailors. I can't even say younger sailors because we're all on the same page. But I just try to set myself apart while helping at the same time, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to leave my email at the end of the video and try to just let you all reach out to me if you need any help, whether it's with financial, with fitness, with anything, airpans, qualifications. I should be taking my surface pen within the next 2 weeks. I'm looking to be dual qual. I was just selected for all Navy softball, so I should be leaving for that within the next month or so to go to California and play that. So I'm always trying to have my hands in a little bit of everything and try to stay busy while achieving goals at the same time. So if you have any questions about anything, feel free to reach out to me. I know my last video, I had a lot of people reach out to me. I got back to as many as I can, but I've been so busy within this last year of just trying to reach my goals. I really didn't have time to reach back to as many people as I would like, but this time I'm gonna make a better effort at doing that. So I'm gonna leave my email, I'm gonna leave my fitness page. Feel free to follow. Feel free to gain some tips about eating right, eating better. I know we're in a stressful environment. The military is so stressful, so I know those convenient meals are there, and sometimes we just have to take them. But try to promote you to eat a little bit better, show you how, educate you on fitness and finances and all that good stuff. So feel free to reach out to me. Stay blessed, keep faith, keep pushing, keep working. It's gonna get better, nothing lasts forever. And much love to everybody. Take care, and thank you for watching.